Karl, thank you for joining us. Difficult one to take that one at the end. What's your thoughts after that one?
You could do this interview and make it last near 30 minutes if you were to go over all the good and the bad. I think the first and foremost, I got it wrong in making a substitution when the ball was in our defensive third. I shouldn't have done that. I think I've seen them making their three, we were holding ours back, and then we made that substitution. And we had to make it with Ros struggling and Frankie really on the edge. Obviously losing Killer for the season, and obviously Cole Stockton being out injured is our only recognised striker that we have at the football club, other than young Will Wright. I think the big thing for us now is to make sure that we stick together. I think as a manager you have to accept when you make mistakes, and that was first and foremost. I'll take responsibility. We can look at the batch of the last few games in Walsall away, Port Vale away, AFC Wimbledon away, and now the most informed team in the league in Bradford at home, and to think in all of them games there's only one goal swing in all of it in the last three, to show that we're not that far away with some big key players not available. Maybe at different stages of the season you go through these injury problems and maybe you get away with it because of the fixture list, and right now we're not certainly doing that. I think as a collective there's a lot more needs to happen in that, how we look out of possession. We have internal rules that how we defend, and for some unknown reason when the game got scrappy we lost control of that, and that is something that I'm disappointed about. But I don't think this is the time to hang the players out to dry. This is the time to back them and stand behind them, or stand in front of them certainly, and to prove, say to people, that there's a lot more still to come from us and there's still a lot of football to play.
Yeah, so vibe-wise I have to say, I mean, even like Port Vale and Wimbledon, this game felt different in the fact that going forward we look like we're going to create chances. That is a marked shift in recent games.
Yeah. And I think from that point of view that's a positive. But we've gone into all these games a little bit with your hands tied behind your back with the amount of players that you have to select to come on the football pitch. I think from my point of view, seeing Ben Woodburn come back and Kelly and Mike come back and Frankie make his first start in a long time, that's incredibly pleasing. And hopefully by next week maybe Osama and Josh and then Shep is not far behind that with Garb. So maybe in 2 weeks from today you'll see a different Salford team, a team that will be incredibly competitive. I don't think the players who've been playing haven't been uncompetitive when you look at the quality of the opposition over recent weeks, but fine margins away from being winners in some ways. You're talking at 1-1, if Ben Woodburn plays that pass, we're in on goal in a 3v1. But unfortunately the lad read them and he just cut it out, and the goal comes from not too long after that. If that's right, we could be sitting here and we could in adulation and praising the players for a perfect performance. But the harsh reality is in this is you make them mistakes and they punish you in the way that they do, you're left to reap the negative impact of that. And I think first and foremost as a manager I'll always take responsibility when we speak to you over injuries and refereeing decisions. That's sometimes a mechanism to say to you, listen, these are the hardcore facts that protect my team. But as a manager, I think here's where you now earn your money. Now we have to be better. I think I burden the responsibility of that, not the players. And I can assure you, we'll accept that challenge, and we'll make sure this team is ready next time we go on that pitch again, and we'll be better. And we'll be better week in, week out now. We don't have time to wait.
Yeah, it's about focusing on those positives, like you say, and it's those positives were there. I know Ros missed a chance, but his performance at right hand side was excellent. Frankie's goal is brilliant, and just the play overall I think was a step in the right direction today, and I think it's about hanging on to that for Swindon.
Yeah, I think it's not, listen, we can learn from what we haven't done right today, but equally we can build on what we have done right, and to make sure that because we repeat that over and over again to get a better outcome. We can make sure that we're better underneath the ball. We've got some big decisions to make in the side that we select for Tuesday night, and we've got to make sure that we pick the right team. And if I had a bit of a criticism today, I think when it was 1-1 we had the best opportunities to actually win the game and we didn't take them, and then you're left with a sucker punch at the end. But when you go through these moments, what the industry certainly does do, it puts everything on top of you and it challenges in every single way, whether that be late goals, injuries, whether that be refereeing decisions, whether that be missed chances. They come along like buses. You wait a long time for them. When they do come along, they come along a lot. And we've got to make sure that we're big enough to accept the challenge of the league season, and I promise you we'll do that.